I used to be the type of kid that would always think the sky is falling. Why am I so differently wired? Am I a Martian? What kind of twisted experiment am I involved in? Cause I don't belong in this world. That's why I'm scoffing at authority, defiant often.
What's up guys, Zach Carter here, and I'm back with a sort of woodworking video. Basically the situation I'm in is I set out to build myself a clamp rack, and it's right here, and it does the job very well, but I'll get onto that in a minute. Yeah, I set out to build this, but I sort of winged it and just went along with it, and yeah, I didn't know if it was going to be successful, if it was going to flop, but it turned out to be successful, and I'm sort of gutted that I didn't film it. So yeah, instead of me showing you how to make it, I'm going to show you how I made it, if that makes sense. I can't really make another one because then that's just a waste. But yeah, it didn't really cost me anything at all. So yeah, basically this video I'm just going to go over the design of it. So I started off figuring out how long I could have it, so the gap between the walls, and where the garage door especially is going to sort of get in the way, but the garage door clears it, which is all good. So yeah, I sort of kept changing it as I went along. First I was just going to have like one bit like that, and yeah, I had that dowel, I think I got it from a boot sale. I think I had like loads of it from I bought for £3, and the plan was to drill a hole in there, and that's how it would sit. So yeah, I done that, and then I basically had this single bit, and then I thought, I haven't really got anywhere to put my long clamps. So basically I built an extension onto it. I got another timber from a pallet, screwed it on, and put one hole in the top, nowhere else, and another timber on the other side, one hole, and put a dowel through, and then just screwed it in. You can see them drywall screws there. That's just screwing, they go through into the dowel and just hold that in place. And yeah, then I've got a long space to have my long pallets. The timbers I didn't actually have to cut, they were the perfect size, just that, straight from the pallet. The holes I cut with a hole saw. They're not tight at all, they're loose. I don't know if you can see that. The hole's a lot bigger than the dowel. My biggest spade bit wasn't big enough, and my smallest hole saw wasn't small enough, so I had to go with my small hole saw, and yeah, I just cut it out like that. And then yeah, just threaded the dowels through and got my clamps on it. So it's a really simple design. On the back, if you need more clearance, I've just got a bit of pallet on there as well, a thin bit, and that's what I've drilled the holes in to screw it onto the wall. So it's very secure. I've got quite a lot of weight on it and stuff, and I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 7 screws holding it onto the wall, and it's really solid. So it's kind of hard for me to explain how I built this, really, seeing as I just winged it and didn't really plan any of it. So yeah, and then later I went and added 2 bits of just very thin ply there and there, just so I can put my spring clamps on that were too small to go around the dowel. So yeah, and then at the top I basically designed it so I could fit my quick grips on, and then just random G clamps and bar clamps, little ones, and then at the bottom just really small clamps and spring clamps if they can fit around it. But to figure out the spacing, I basically got the timber, laid my clamps down, got the biggest clamp of each section, if that makes sense, put it against the timber and drew some lines of where the dowel can go, and as you can see it worked out pretty well. I probably could have done a bit better. I'm going to move this out of the way. Done a bit better there, because this does just about overlap it, but to be fair, if I just move these along, they're not really in the way at all. So it works out really well. All the clamps just took over, the G clamp took over, and they're on there just fine. My quick grips hook over just fine, and yeah, that's pretty much how I done it. Sorry if I haven't really explained this really well, but not having planned it and just sort of winged it, and I can't really remember the whole process that I built it. Yeah, it's kind of hard to explain, but if you want to know anything else, let me know down below, and I will try to reply to you and explain it a bit better. But yeah, that's pretty much how I done it. And then just going through my clamps, like I said, I've got my Owen quick grips. I've got 12-inch and 6-inch, and I've just got some random little bar clamps there. I'm not too sure what the sizes are. The one with the red handle I got from a boot sale, and them ones are just cheap ones from Screwfix that are useless. And then here, the only ones I paid for were these bright red ones. I think they're just cheap Amtech ones. That's a record. That's a J.H. Williams, that one. That's that's a record as well. I'm not too sure. And then that, I don't know what the hell that is. And then yeah, down here just spring clamps and little clamps. Then that blue bar clamp is a Rolson. Got that from my boot sale, and then massive ones there. Don't know what they are, but I got them from my boot sale too. So yeah, that's just a quick tour of my clamps and how I built the clamp rack. Like I said, if you want to know anything else, let me know down below. And I really will try to just word it a bit better. But like I said, not having planned it, not easy to explain it. But yeah guys, thanks for watching. Please like if you enjoyed it. Please comment if you have a video of your clamp rack. I'd love to see the design, and I will give feedback. And yeah, thanks for watching guys. Please like, subscribe and everything else, and yeah, peace.
Off with the handle it, my mom, no dad, so I am non-compliant at home. At school, I'm just shying awkward, and I don't need no goddamn psychologist trying to diagnose why I have all these underlying problems, thinking he can try and solve them. I'm out